Okay, some common mistakes that people make. The most common mistake that people make is not rocking long and deep enough and spinning too fast and too soon. It looks like this. I'll show it to you again. Not rocking very well, coming off too quickly, and spinning way too soon, way too hard. There has to be a timing that takes place. Your rock has to be long and deep. And even if you don't rock, well then your toss has to be long and deep. You have to physically give the ball time to go to where you want to strike it in the goal. So, we go like this. Don't be too quick in doing your rotation. You must give the ball time to get where you want it. It may not look like it, but I'm actually putting a slight pause in between my toss and my strike to give the ball time. Some other mistakes are improper setup of the ball. So when you do your toss, the ball doesn't come to the optimal point. It looks like this. You in fact may even lose the ball. By having the ball too far forward, your toss, the ball may go forward and be out of reach. Much better is to have the rock start on the equator of the ball, and then when you come off to the left or the right, the ball should actually come back on a slight angle. I'll repeat that. The ball should come back on a slight angle. So you can test that by doing a few tosses without striking and see how the ball comes. The toss should not only come back at an angle, the toss should have enough velocity to be at the striking points at the same time that your man is, or perhaps after a slight delay. You shouldn't have to wait a long time. Again, what that means is the ball should toss fairly fast to the striking point. You can test that by tossing it, coming off the ball, and see if there's enough velocity for the ball to come and actually touch the outside rail. If that's a little bit too soft, that's a little bit better. So two things to check. One is the ball should come back in your rock. I should say your toss. Secondly, your toss should have enough velocity that the ball can strike the wall. Now, also what I see happening is people will check it, people will be fine, but then they'll change everything they do at the time you're ready to strike. They'll do something like that. Don't forget that the toss is the natural finishing point of a good rock. Make the time that you toss the ball look and feel just like all your other rocks,